Hello and welcome. This is We Make Art, and I'm your host, artist and mentor, Sarah Rockwood. Today we're going to talk about something that doesn't get discussed enough in creative spaces. And that is that you cannot hold what your body does not feel safe to receive. And that includes your big dreams. We talk a lot about manifestation, about calling things in, about dreaming bigger, but very few people talk about capacity. And there's a difference between desire and capacity. You can desire more visibility, more money, more creative expansion, more recognition, more freedom, more fame. But if your nervous system doesn't feel safe holding those things, you will unconsciously sabotage them. Not because you're broken, not because you lack discipline, but because your body is wired for safety before expansion. Your nervous system's job is not to make you successful. Its job is to keep you alive. And for many of us, especially women who grew up being hyper aware of everyone else's needs, more was not always safe. More attention could mean criticism. More visibility could mean danger. More voice could mean punishment. So even as adults, when we say we want more, our bodies sometimes whisper, "Are you sure?" I've created a lot of art while scared. Beautiful art, powerful art, work I am proud of. There were seasons where I was afraid in my relationships, afraid financially, afraid of being seen, and I made art anyway. And I am proud of that art. But in retrospect, I don't think I had to be scared to make it. I think I had simply learned that I needed to be in survival mode in order to create. That being dysregulated meant the art was important. That I needed adrenaline humming just beneath the surface to make anything worthwhile. And here's the thing about adrenaline. It feels like energy. It feels like inspiration. It feels like urgency. But it is not the same thing as grounded creative power. When you are constantly creating from a place of survival, your body pays for it. You burn out faster, you second guess more, you oscillate between intensity and collapse. You might produce, but you are not at ease. And there is another way. Regulated expansion. Expansion that your body can actually hold. Expansion that does not require you to override yourself. This is where your body begins to trust your big dreams. Because it's not about shrinking your desires, it's about increasing your capacity. And capacity is built slowly, through stillness, through embodiment, through choosing safety in your body again and again. It's asking yourself, can I feel visible without bracing? Can I receive praise without deflecting? Can I want more without immediately fearing loss? That is not mindset work. It's body work. Your nervous system learns through repetition. If every time you grow, You are panicked, overwhelmed, pushing. Your body associates expansion with danger. But if you expand in small, regulated ways, if you create without white knuckling, if you allow your art to grow at a pace your system can integrate, then expansion becomes safe. And when expansion is safe, magnetism increases. Not because you're forcing it, but because you are in alignment. You are not leaking fear beneath your desire. You are anchored. This is the work I care about now. Not bigger for the sake of bigger, not louder for the sake of louder, but deeper capacity. Desire that your body trusts. If you are ready to expand your creative life in a way your nervous system can actually hold, if you are ready to stop creating in survival mode, then I invite you into embracing an art-filled life. It's a gentle initiation back into your creative self. Not through hustle, not through force, but through clarity, compassion, and embodied consistency. Because you do not need to be afraid to make something beautiful. You do not need chaos to access your brilliance. Your body deserves to feel safe in expansion. And your art will grow more sustainably when it does. Thank you for being here today. We'll talk soon.